welcome to Drive the Change, real conversations with bold people, powered by a fully electric Polestar 4 and a little bit of caffeine. Today's guest is a journalist, a media profile and a cultural powerhouse, Noman Mubashir. He is used to asking tough questions, but today he will be here in my passenger seat answering a few of mine. You're working in media and you're a creative person. How does belonging connect to creativity, collaboration and kind of innovation, finding better solutions?
You know, when I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, I never saw someone on television who looked like me. Because, I mean, of course, I loved the TV presenters at that time as well, but they were all Norwegians. They were blonde and blue-eyed, and the same on radio and in the magazines and the newspapers. I had ambitions, and in that way I entered this media world in a very young age. And I think that also encouraged other youngsters with the same background as me, being Norwegian Pakistani, to try to, try to work in the media, in NRK or TV2 or in the newspapers. And I've always felt that I am welcomed in all like different fields I've been working in television. But if I was not, I would have felt kind of let out, not included in the society. And that's not a good feeling. I think it affects your mental health, not being accepted for who you are and not being accepted in your community or in your family or at your workplace or in the country you're living in. I remember like 20 years back, 25 years back, no one in Norway were talking about diversity and inclusion. We didn't use those terms. We didn't have that terminology in the society. But we adopted it. And now everyone are talking about it. Because everyone, or most people, have understood the importance of it.
Yeah, and you have been one of those that have been kind of starting conversations and pushing boundaries, which is key. We need people like you that do that.
I've tried.
Yeah, but it's it takes courage to do that. You need to be brave to raise your voice. And what is courage to you, both on screen and off?
Courage. What is courage? I think we all have to be courage to make a change. And I have friends and I know people who can send me messages or telling me that I don't understand how you can be open about being gay. I just don't understand how you can be so brave. For me now it's natural, but let's say if we were sitting in this car, let's say 10 years ago, I would have never ever been so open as I am now and loud about being gay. So it takes time. It's a maturity kind of period you go through. And some people never get matured enough or never get strong enough.
In these times where so many things are happening around the world, the geopolitical environment is just completely turned upside down. What would your message to the leaders be? Leaders in companies, in governments, what would you whisper in their ear these days?
I would say that, or my advice would be, let's be better than our leaders. Let's be better than our leaders all over the world, because we are seeing one leader after the other leading countries and taking our countries and societies a few steps back instead of going forward. We are going the other way, in the other direction. So I think we all have to struggle now, we all have to fight now for more inclusion, for more diversity, for more acceptance, tolerance, and in the end of the day we are all going to live together. We are all going to drive on the same road. You can get challenged, I can get challenged, everyone should get challenged, but it should be through conversations, dialogue, not through debates and discussions, because that's when our kind of conversation gets polarized. And wait, you think you are the most important, or your thoughts is the most important. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but that's why it's important to listen to other people as well.
Yeah.
Other thoughts.
For sure.
Not easy,
Not easy,
but we can all
always.
try.
Yeah.
I mean, people can fight over cars. No, this car is better than the other.
You know, people identify with cars.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
do.
it's
They
like,
do.
oh, I could never own this car, because that's not me at all.
I
But
know.
this car, this is me. You know, it's fascinating. We put personalities into cars.
Yeah. Well, I'm a star, so I should have a Polestar.
For sure, that would fit you perfectly.
Oof.
Oh, it's great.
I'm a journalist,
Yeah.
not working in ads.